Okay, I think I got it straightened out. I don't hear that noise anymore. Let me get you back over here on the table. Oh, me. I don't hear that noise anymore. The frights were pretty good there for a while. Hey, good morning. Thank you for coming to my live stream this morning. I had it on, uh, and I had a noise on my computer, so I turned it off and started it again. So I hope you're doing all right this morning.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
All right, bye, Pam. Ricky called just a few minutes ago and he had to get out this morning and they told me right out, be careful. They said the roads were slick. So I don't know how y'all are. You may be still asleep, but it's been snowing pretty hard. All right, love you, darling.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, sweetheart, it's snowing down here.
Huh?
It's snowing down here.
Really?
Yeah, and Ricky just had called a few minutes ago and he had to go to town for something. He said the roads were slick. Need to stay home. And I went to Walmart and Kroger's sister and got what I needed.
Yeah.
I've got a live stream going and I've got it pointed out the front window. So I've got a live stream going.
Right now I'm in the middle of mopping.
Oh, well, don't stop mopping. You got to keep on working. I love you, sweetheart. How's my son-in-law doing?
He's good. How much snow y'all supposed to get?
Do what, sweetheart?
How much snow y'all supposed to get?
Oh, about 3 inches, I think. I've already got my tires out front to collect snow when I get enough to make snowproof. I've got 2 gallons of milk in the refrigerator.
Oh, jeez.
I've got enough, and I bought sugar. I was getting low on sugar, and I had to buy sugar too. And I got vanilla. I got vanilla everywhere. But I love you, sweetheart.
All right, I love you too, Mama.
I'll talk to you later. Have y'all still got snow up there?
Oh yeah, we still have that.
How much have we got?
It's shrunk down to probably about 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah, that's what I think that counted this morning.
We're supposed to get anywhere from 6 to 10 inches or 11 inches or something like that.
Oh, I would love to have that much. I bought some salt yesterday and put it on my driveway. In case an emergency happened, I could get out to the road if they ever get up here to clean up the road.
Right.
But it's solid white. It's not deep yet, but it's getting white. The rooftops are white, and I'm just excited as I was a kid. All right, sweetheart, I love you, darling.
I love you too, Mama. Have a good day.
You too, darling.
Snow.
Yeah, I'm sitting here right behind the computer. I pulled the table over and opened up the curtains. I've got it pointed right out out the window. I'm gonna let it stream all day long, and that way I'm just about ready to start making money on it, Dawn.
Oh, good.
I am so glad because that will help me. I've got $3,000 going out between now and March.
All right.
So, but anyway, I'll talk to you later, sweetheart.
All right, Mama, love you.
Tell my son-in-law I love him bunches and bunches and bunches.
I will. We love you bunches and bunches and bunches. So have a good day.
Yeah, I'm a happy camper now.
Okay.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mama. Love you.
Love you, darling.
Hello.
Good morning, sweetheart. So where you call?
I guess that was a mistake, but I ain't talked to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm laying here in the bed getting warm.
Yeah. Well, I've got a live stream going. I've got the curtain pulled out. I've got a live stream going out the front door. The flakes are sometimes they're big and sometimes they're little.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let it run all day long. And that way, I'm just about ready to make money on my YouTube channel. I'm getting close to where I can start making money.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
So I'm gonna let it run all day long and tomorrow too.
yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna.
gonna cover everything before it stops.
I know, I know. I think
Yeah.
my cousin called a while ago, and then I had just woke up. And uh, what time is it now?
It is 25 to 10.
Okay, she called about 9 o'clock. I guess I didn't hear the phone when you
Yeah,
called. It looked like you'd called at 2:30
yeah.
something. I mean
No.
8:30. So
Sometimes I put the phone down, just throw the phone down on the bed and it dials somebody. I don't know why it does that.
oh, okay. So you didn't mean to call me then.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
well,
sure didn't.
you did. That little roast you got in the house dialed it for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it done something because I hadn't called anybody.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I love you, sweetheart.
I love you and you stay in. Don't you fall.
Well, my son called a while ago, and he had to get out and go to town. He told his mama stay in, so the road just slipped. And he lived out at Univille. So,
Yes. My
so
driveway is covered. It's
but
covered.
yeah, I got out. I bought me some salt at Kroger's. I went to Walmart and Kroger's yesterday and put on my driveway in case I had to get out on kind of an emergency.
Yeah.
Because I've got gravel out there. But
Yeah.
I've got everything covered. I think I spent $100 just to go places trying to get everything I needed.
Yeah, I understand. I spent 127.
Yeah,
So I think I got everything I need, and if I don't have it, I don't need it.
yeah. I just hope our lights don't go off.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's one thing I pray that it stays on.
Yeah, but
I don't mind the snow, but when that electricity's off, I don't know what we do.
yeah. The man that lived across the street, they've been living over there. Well, they were living there when my mother was still living because this was her house when she passed away.
Yeah.
And he was out in his truck yesterday, and I saw him out there. I think he just got home from work, and I asked him if he would turn my water off. I said it's supposed to freeze, and I don't. He said all you got to do is let it run in your sink, in that kitchen and bathroom. So I've got it running.
Yeah, me too. I got mine dripping. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's going to get down to 8 degrees there Sunday morning.
Oh my God.
It's going to be cold Sunday morning, so keep your water dripping.
Yeah, and I've got plenty of, I've got everything I need. I've got 2 bedspreads and comforters,
Yeah.
and I've got quilts in the cedar chest.
Yeah.
If it does that, I will just go in there and just cover up with all of them. Not have it a mile high on top of me.
That's right. Just
Yeah.
get in the bed and cover up.
Yeah. But I love you, sweetheart.
I love you, and you take care. And
I will. I'm not going nowhere. I couldn't go nowhere if I wanted to.
Me too.
Bye,
Okay.
bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Ricky just called a little while ago. He had to get out and go to town this morning. He told me, he says, Mama, stay in. The road just slipped.
Really?
Yeah, so the main road is still slick, highway.
Yeah, Jeffrey didn't go to work because Tim said he wasn't driving on ice.
Yeah, well, he said it was slick. It must have sleeted before it started or something. Anyway, it really looked like we got about a quarter of an inch of snow out there.
Well, there was ice in it when you first started. You were sleeted it when you first started.
That's reason it was a slick.
But I guess it's still sleeted it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's snowing. It's snowing. I've got a live stream going out. I've got the table in front of the front window, and I've got a live stream. I'm going to run it for 2 days. I'm going to get it up there and start making money. I'm right close to making money on it, Dot.
Yeah.
So that will help me a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, good.
So, but I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, then. All right.
Bye. I love you, darling. You can't put too many where your mouth is. Keep it down. Shelbyville, Tennessee weather radar. Shelbyville, Tennessee weather radar. I said no. I'll sue your whole family. To
I'm Marcy, and if you're craving an autumn treat, today I'm going to be making homemade apple fritters. They're crispy on the outside, spongy on the inside, and packed with apple cinnamon goodness. Now, you may think that it's a complicated recipe, but I'm going to show you just how easy they are to make. I've been wanting to make apple fritters since we got back from our trip to New England, where we visited an apple orchard in Vermont, and we got to walk through the trees and see the apples. It was so beautiful. We shot some video, but unfortunately it got deleted by accident. So just trust me when I say it was gorgeous and very inspiring, especially for this recipe. So here's what you're going to need. 2 apples. I'm going with Fuji, but Honey Crisp are also good, or Granny Smith, although those tend to be a little more tart. 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, and 1 tablespoon sugar. And then for the batter, you're going to need 1.5 cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon.
I'm showing you down family for 67
half a teaspoon salt.
Now you stay off my
1/4
YouTube
cup
channel.
of sugar.
I've got to get rid of it to get you.
2 eggs. And about 2, maybe even 3 cups of vegetable oil. I'm going with canola because it has a high smoke point and it's also neutral in taste. And then for the glaze, you'll need 2 cups of powdered sugar. I've already sifted this one. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
If you told me to lose money, I'll sue your whole damn family. They'll be paying my bills for me all the way from now. Last 85 years, they will owe me $2,500,000.
I'm first going to peel and dice up the apples. There's no right or wrong way to do this, so just cut them to the size you like in your fritters. Now, once they're all chopped, I'm going to par cook the apples on the stovetop. And the reason I do this is because when it comes time to frying the apple fritters, what happens is the batter fries real quickly, but then when you bite into it, the apples are still raw. And I want them to be nice and cooked and soft. So this step just ensures that, but if that doesn't bother you, you can skip this step. I'm melting 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter in a medium-sized skillet. Then putting the chopped apples in there and letting them cook for just a few minutes, flipping them over as they cook. I toss in the tablespoon of sugar and continue to let them cook probably a total of about 8 minutes. You don't need them to cook completely. This just gives them a head start. Then take them off the stove and let them cool while we make our dough. In a large bowl, we're going to mix all our dry ingredients. That's the flour, the baking powder, the sugar, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the salt.
I lost $60,000.
Give it a quick stir to combine. Then we can add in the wet ingredients. That's the milk and the eggs, which I'm first going to slightly beat in a smaller bowl before adding them in. Mix everything together until you have a consistent, sticky dough. Next, take the par-cooked apples and incorporate them into the dough. Try to avoid any liquid that may have rendered on the stovetop and only put in the apples. Now in a deep pan, you'll want to heat your oil. I've got the burner set to medium-high and I want the temperature to reach from 350 to 375 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, take a little piece of the dough and drop it in there. It should float to the top and it should be bubbly all around. If not, your oil is not ready. When it's hot enough, it's helpful if you use 2 utensils, one to scoop up the dough and the other to help scrape it off the spoon when dropping it in the oil. You can Try to quickly
Yeah,
flatten
that
and
ass
spread out the
hurts,
dough,
it.
but keep in mind that apple fritters aren't perfectly shaped, so you don't need
You
to
wouldn't
worry
listen.
too much about it.
So you cost your family
Let them fry for about 2 minutes on one side, then flip them over and let them fry for another 2 minutes on the other side.
Seniors, throw away your Social Security, because if you're a senior over 65 on Medicare or Medicaid and your Social Security payments are less than $2,500, you can now get a new spending allowance of up to $3,000. You see, they're changing the system to help with the rising cost of living. And guess what? Thousands of seniors, including me and my sister, got this $3,000 allowance last Sunday. You can use this money for things like rent, bills, gas, and even groceries. The only people who can get this allowance are seniors on Medicare or Medicaid with Social Security payments under $2,500. If that's you, you're in luck. I'm going to show you how to claim it. The good thing about this benefit is most people still don't have any idea about this benefit, which means everyone watching has a fair shot at claiming this allowance for themselves. But here's the problem. I'm making this video because Medicare and Medicaid are trying to keep this $3,000 benefit quiet. They don't want people to...
When they're dark golden brown on all sides and cooked through, place them onto a paper towel lined rack or plate so that the excess oil can drain, and continue frying as many fritters as you can get out of your dough, which for me is 8. Now that all the apple fritters are fried, we can whip up some glaze. I'm using 2 cups of powdered sugar that's been sifted to avoid clumps, and to it I'm adding vanilla extract and a little of this milk. I don't pour it all in at once because I might not need it all. After I whisk, I can decide. If it's too thick, I can add the rest of the milk, or if it's too runny, I can add more powdered sugar. This glaze looks about right. It's nice and smooth and should melt easily. So next is the fun part, icing our fritters. They don't need to cool completely. In fact, I like when they're still just a little warm, and you just take them and dip them in the glaze one at a time, moving it around so that it gets into all the nooks and crannies. You can put glaze only on one side if you'd like, but since I have plenty of glaze left over, I let them set for a bit, then I flip them over and glaze them on the other side. These apple fritters, admittedly, are a little wonky. I mean, take a look at the shape of this one. But this is a case where it's not about how they look, and it's all about how they taste. This one's kind of calling my name, so I'm going to break off a piece here. It's got a little bit of crispness when you bite into it, and then on the inside it's pillowy and yummy, and you can see bits of apple there. You know, when you buy apple fritters at the bakery, they tend to skimp on the apples, but this recipe is loaded with apples, so it's just wonderful.
See what happened
Do
to
yourself
you
a favor
asshole
and make
about
these. You're going to love them. Thanks so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any one of my recipes. I also invite you to follow me at Marcy Inspired on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, blessings from my kitchen to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this morning.
Huh?
You call.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Ricky called and said the roads were slick. He had to get out and go to town this morning. Told me to stay inside till the road was real slick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here planting flowers, seeds.
Oh, okay.
I got some in this. It's gardenias.
Love it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have this place pretty when next spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't wait to get out there and
Hold on a second. You guys know where this morning?
do what, sweetheart.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Oh, what'd you say?
I'm talking to Bob.
Oh, okay. Tell him I love him, sweetheart.
Oh, well, he's gone now. He's gone back loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was up to about 3 o'clock this morning and there did start snowing. I finally went to sleep and Doc called me about 8 or 9 o'clock and said, I had just woke up when she called and said, you know it's snowing. I jumped up and sure enough, I've got a live stream going. I'm going to stream it for 2 days.
Yeah.
I got to sit over there in front of the window.
Yeah.
And let it going. I'm just about ready to make money on my YouTube channel now.
That's good.
And I hate me. Oh, so I got the two green planters for these gardenias. And they're gonna be so pretty. I can set them out on the front porch in the pots.
Yeah.
So they'll be pretty. I won't have to plant them.
Come on, Bobby.
But the little bitty seeds, and there was 900 of them. Seeds, I've got them in 2 big pots. They're supposed to be coated with, all the way around.
You're right.
I watched the video when they planted them. I love planting these. I've got 400 plants in my house.
Oh, my God.
I'll have enough to put around the trees and around the house.
Iron pot.
Huh?
Iron pot out there in the front yard.
Yeah. But that thing about ready to fall down.
Oh.
Yeah. But I went to Kroger's, Walmart picked up stuff, and then I went to Kroger's and picked up stuff. I needed some water, and I forgot what I was going to get at Walmart, and before I just stopped in at Kroger's.
Yeah, well, Walmart finally called me and said my medicine was ready, which is good because I wasn't ready to run out.
It was, sweetheart.
So Walmart called me last night and told me my medicine was ready.
Oh, did you go get it?
Yes, when me and Mama got it.
Yeah. When I was out, the man across the street, I called him out there yesterday. He was in his truck, I guess, but I went out there, was going to get him to cut my water off. He said, you don't need to cut your water off, all you have to do is let it drip, so I got it dripping.
Yeah,
It's supposed to get down in the single digits, I think, in the morning.
yeah.
So,
We'll probably open all our cabinets up.
yeah, I called every place kerosene either, and they're all sold out.
Yeah.
But he said if our lights went out, they wouldn't be out for 2 or 3 days, and then they'll fix them. And I've got enough blankets and quilts and everything to pile on me for 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
If they do. So
You might want to take your big cup you guys in nursing home.
they
Go
want
ahead
there.
and fill it up with water. Your big cup that you got in the nursing home.
Do what?
Big cup. The big cup you got in the nursing home.
Yeah,
Go ahead and fill it up with water.
I have got water everywhere. I've got gallons and jugs of water here. I got 5 gallons of water yesterday. I had 2 or 3 gallons already sitting on the floor in here.
Okay.
And I've got key pictures and everything, Phil.
Okay.
I am ready for the, but I want to be, and I bought several cans of chili. That way, if my lights run out, I could just open it up, put it in the TV, and maybe put a pan. I've got candles, the
Right.
Yankee candles. I can put some water in that and put it. Put that on top of the candle, put two or three of them together, and
Uh-huh.
I've got it figured out.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for the what is it? What they're doing?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That I've got enough food here to eat for 2 or 3 years. But I bought some more tomorrow. I mean, yes. And let's see what else did I get? Oh, and bought 3 big things of ice cream salt.
Yeah.
And put on my driveway in case of emergency happened, I could get out. And
You
it,
wouldn't be able to drive on the road, Mama.
huh?
You wouldn't be able to drive on the road.
I know, but in case anything happened when the road was clear, I don't want to slip and slide and run into my light pole down there. And that snow was already covered up with salt.
Yeah.
So, but I got excited when it was going to snow. I've almost got it on the front porch to make me some snow cream. That's what I'm waiting on.
Good luck.
Yeah. So what you been doing this morning?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm here to go wash some clothes.
I was afraid our lights would go up. That man across the street, he told my mama. He told me, he says, your mama was real sweet. He says, you are too. I said, thank you. She raised me. So, but he came over. I thought that the handle next to the front porch over here was to cut off the water.
Uh-huh.
He said, no, that had to do something under the house. He couldn't even move it. So he said, this don't need to cut your water off. All you got to do is let it drip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadie, get out. Help me get out. Sadie. What? Go. Oh,
Is my grandpuppy bothering you?
yeah.
No, you
You're
tell him.
jumping on me.
Yes, they're hard. They're so beautiful, Taylor. They got the prettiest little faces. Those are my grandpuppies.
Yeah.
I love
What?
them
I
too.
get snowing? It's all not weather. Go out there and play.
That's the way. Oh, but I've got the table in front of the one that I had my lamp on, and it's been going almost 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I got on my phone, and I found out how to go live on my darn phone. I run across it by mistake. I was gonna watch it on my phone, so I could see if there's anybody on it. I don't know if there's anybody been on it or not.
Right.
There wasn't anybody on it while ago. But it's
Well,
recognized.
make sure you keep your phone charged.
I've got it. I have got it. I charged it at 45 right now. It was almost 100 when I woke up this morning.
Well, you need to charge that phone right now when you get off of it.
Well,
Well, you leave it hooked up in your computer. You need to be 25. You be like $5 or something. Can't get nobody.
when I get up, I unplug it. And then when I go back, because I ain't going no place. I take it to the bathroom with me.
Right.
Because I'm afraid I'll fall.
Mm-hmm.
I get top heavy sometimes.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'll be 85 old tomorrow.
I know.
I'm still here. God's got a plan for me, Pam.
Yeah.
And He's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go wash these sheets. I need to wash.
All right, sweetheart. I love you. I'm gonna finish. I've got 2 big pots full of potting soil, and I've got them in there. I've got one water, then I got the water the other one. Then I'm gonna sit there in someplace, find me a hole and put them.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. I love you, darling.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
right, it quit snowing. I'm gonna get up back over here. I just made me some snow cream. I had enough on my front porch in my chairs to make some snow cream, so I'm eating that. So hope everybody's doing all right this morning. Thank you, Creative. Oh, Creative Redundancy. Hello, morning. How are you? Oh, I made a video of snowing, so it's been going almost 2 hours. It snowed there for a little while. I think it's quit. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, too. My son called this morning. He lives out in the country. And he called and he had to come to town for something. He told us, Mama, don't get out. The roads are slick. So I went to Walmart and Kroger's yesterday and come back with a bunch of stuff that I needed. Because I've got food here. I've got stuff in the freezer. But I bought water, 5 gallons of water, and I had 2 or 3 gallons already here in case the lights went out. And the man across the road, good morning, Patsy. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, there's nobody in here right now. But I made snow cream. So I'm waiting. I've had two people comment on it. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know I have. I looked all over town for called every place in town because they said we might have freezing rain and my lights may go off. And I called every place in town that had kerosene heaters, and everybody had sold out. But it's my son said it started sleeting before the snow come in. That's the reason the roads are slick. But he lives about 12 miles out of town. I got enough for 2 big bowls of snow cream off my front chairs out on the front porch. But it's soft. No, that's water dripping off the house. No, it's starting to snow again. Heck, welcome to my live stream, whoever come in. Thank you so much. It was, I had, it almost quit snowing, but it's starting back up. I had this, my laptop sitting on the table in the front window. And there for a while, I had some big flakes. I think we're supposed to get 2 or 3 inches. But I was going to live stream this for 2 days. I'm just about up to where I can start drawing money off my YouTube channel. That's good snow cream. I woke up. My cousin called me about 8 o'clock this morning, and I had just woke up. So I've been up about 3 hours. I had some gardenia seeds come in yesterday. I've got them planted in my pot this morning and watered them. And I've got 40 plants of hostas in the house planted in all over the living room. And they're growing. I've got them in the dining room and in the bedroom. And then about the 1st of April, I'm going to get out there and dig some holes and plant them, and that will help beautify my house up. It's cold here. Yes, ma'am. Let me see what. Well, what they doing with my phone? Well, I'll leave the phone down. I think it's supposed to get down below 30. It's 20 degrees outside. I got the temperature on down here on the left. I stepped out there for a minute just to get that snow off the chairs, and I got back in before it froze. Oh, I'm a guy. Oh, okay. I hope you wherever you're at. Oh, okay. Just a guy from okay. But but you've got a pretty name. Yeah. I hope you and your family had a wonderful Christmas and a New Year. But let's see. I've been going. I made enough snow cream. I had enough left to put in the freezer in the refrigerator. I couldn't wait till I get the right snow cream. Yeah. -3 degrees where you live. Actually, it was colder and more snowy at that time than yeah. You live up north, don't you? Let me plug in my computer. Okay. There it goes. Well, let me hold on that. I got done. I think my cord is pulled out from the light. All right, my battery got low. Oh, I got to turn the light switch on. I've got it hooked up to the. There we go. I had it hooked up to the wall over there to the light that so I turned it back on. So yeah, but my street is covered. I bought some salt at Kroger's yesterday and salted my driveway in case of emergency or something if I had to get out. But the street is iced over and snowed in, so I don't guess I'll be getting out. I'm in for the stay. So, but this stuff snow cream is so good. Good morning, how are y'all? How the ones that came in? I hope y'all are staying warm. It's snowing. It iced over and snowing down here in Middle Tennessee. But welcome to my live stream. Like I was telling the guy that's in here, I went to Walmart and bought, and Walmart and Kroger's yesterday and bought a bunch of stuff. They said our lights might go out. I've got my car under my shed in my back porch or under my carport, so I've got it pulled in there. And I've got it salted, the back end of it. I've salted it in case I have to back out the patio. And then I salted all the way down the driveway to the street, which is not far. I filled my tank up yesterday. I had it almost filled. And I stopped before I got home and filled it up, and it took $7 and something. So I didn't need much, but I thought, well, if it got where it got so cold, in the house, I could go out there at the car and sit out there and get warm. But I don't know if our lights will go out or not. But the man across the street, I got him to help me yesterday. I thought maybe I have to have my water turned off, and he said, no, all you got to do is let it drip out in the bathroom with Chris in the kitchen. So I've got water running slowly there. But I guess he thought I was dumb, cutting off the water. But he said to just let it run. All the snow cream. I wish I could give y'all some snow cream. We had used to have big snows down here. Yeah, it's next. It's down there beside the light pole, and I thought it was down here in front of beside the front porch. There was a thing that come out of under the house, and it looked like it turned. He tried to turn that, and he said it don't turn. It's hooked up to the back under there, so it. But he said I didn't need to do that and then cut off my water. I didn't want my pipes to freeze. I think it's supposed to be down in the single digits in the morning. But if my lights go out, he said if my lights go out, it won't be off for 2 or 3 hours. And I can bundle up in my comforters, and I've got quilts in the cedar chest, and stay warm that long. I don't want to sit here and become a popsicle. I knew where the shut off was down there at the road, but I thought the one that that little it was rod, and then it bent down like that, and I thought that's what it done too. Undoubtedly it wasn't. This was my mother's house when she passed away in 1999, and I got her house. And I've been living here almost 27 years. She's been gone 27 years. When you lose your... My father passed away in 1998. That was the hardest thing in the world to give them up. I was at the hospital with my mother 18 days when she passed away, and she was in Nashville. I was down there 18 days when she passed away, and I called the family in when the doctors told me I needed to call the family in. And I told her I loved her, and I was going to miss her before God took her out of this world. My mom and daddy were good people. My daddy was an electrician. We moved all over this side of the United States when I was in school. He worked in New York City. We lived up there across the river, New York City, in Bayonne, New Jersey, and then you don't ever forget your parents. You know, they raised me, had me in church all the time, me and my brother, and they were good Christian people. But Daddy worked over in New York City. And one of the jobs he had up there, he rewired Radio City Music Hall. I was proud of my daddy. He fought in World War II in Germany. He got shot and come home with a Purple Heart. My son was in the Navy. Not my son, but my brother was in the Navy for 20 years, and he was in Vietnam when that war was there. But he never got off the ship. They were just out there. But he died when he was 56 years old. He got prostate cancer and passed away. He wasn't but 56 years old. And my mother had just died 3 years before he did. All I've got now is soup. So, but I've got enough for another. I've got 3 people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming in, and thank you for my live stream. I'm going to run this all day and cut it off and start another stream in the morning. We're supposed to have more snow in the morning. Yeah, it's something in my mouth. I just got through planting some gardenias. I got my gardenias in yesterday. I've got them in big old tubs. I'm going to set them out on the front porch next spring. I've never had gardenias before, but what I've got planted all over the house is hostas plants, all different colors, and I can't wait to get them out. I will plant them around the trees and around the house. It's going to make it pretty around here. So I still got my Christmas tree up. My grandson come put it up. I was feeling so bad right before Christmas, and he come up here and helped me get my Christmas tree up, and it's still up. So I left it up because I wanted to see it. You know, I love Christmas and a Christmas tree. I love to sit and watch a Christmas tree with the lights on. It is absolutely beautiful. I just thank God every day. I'll be 85 in March. You have a good day, young man, and I hope you have a blessed day. I will. I'm warm. My lights are still on, but if they go off, I've got comforters and everything to keep warm till they come back home. And I've got milk. I've got 2 gallons of milk, 5 gallons of water yesterday. I didn't know how long I'd be shut in. And then, but you have a good day, Creative. And thank you so much for coming and spending time with me today. I just hope you have a blessed day. So it's been a pleasure to have you here. I've seen you. I've had chatted with you several times on live stream, and I love each one of my YouTube people. I've got 2,500 and something. Or now I think it's up to 2,590. I'm just about ready to uh, start making money now on it. But I worked on my YouTube channel for 9 years. I had made money a little bit back several years ago. And I don't know what happened. I don't know whether I fell off making videos or what. But I had one that made $1.80 on. On one of my videos, I think it's $3. I mean 3 cents a thousand views. So I guess I had several thousand. I had a lot of views on that. Several thousand viewers on that one. But thank you for coming into my live stream. I've been streaming when it's snowing, but it's almost quit. It's supposed to, but I had the radar up. It looked like it's still snow coming in. But it was snowing good there for a while. It was so pretty. But I had my laptop on the table in front of the front window. And I've been live streaming 2 hours and 19 minutes. So I hope whoever you are, you had a blessed day and a blessed Christmas. And it won't be long till February will be here. I've got to pay property taxes in February. And I've got to pay car insurance in March. But you know, God's been good to me. He really has. Last year I was in the hospital twice and in a nursing home for 2.5 weeks. I've got arthritis in my legs and ankles, and I got where I couldn't walk. I had to get the ambulance out here. I couldn't walk at all. I did get to the front door and let them in, and they brought a wheelchair up to front steps and got me in it, and then rolled me down to the gurney or whatever it is. They put me in the ambulance, and they took me to the hospital. I couldn't even get down the steps at all. And here about a few weeks ago, I got where I couldn't walk. And I was stuck in the house for 3 days before I could get where I could get down the steps. I couldn't get down the steps. And I used my walker to go to the bathroom and stood up and opened up a can of something to eat. I said, it's not good when you can't walk, but I'm walking good now. But my daddy had arthritis all over me that he couldn't, when he laid down, he couldn't even pull the covers up on him. And Mama had to get him and take him to Nashville to the doctor. And they worked on him and got him back. And he farmed. He had a farm. After he retired, he bought a farm. And he had cows and he milked and hauled hay and everything. But when he passed away, Mama sold the farm, bought this house I live in. And I had bought me a house, and I sold it, and then I got Mama's house when she passed away. My brother got the money, and I got the house. So I have been blessed. God's been there with me all this time. You know, I can feel Him so much sometimes. It's just right here with me. So I'm gonna, when it starts snowing again, I'm gonna put the laptop up again over there on the table and let y'all see it snowing. But it snowed good there for a while. But I just hope it don't start sleeting. Let me bring up the. bring up the weather channel. I'll be right back. Let's see. Okay, let me get to it. I'm going to bring up the channel radar. It's 33 here now. Yeah, but still showing it's snowing, but there ain't no flakes out there flying. Maybe one or two. But when it starts, when it starts snowing again, I'll put it out there. But I could sit all day and watch it snow. I needed to make my face this morning, but I usually look better than this when I've got my face and hair lifted and my makeup on. But I hadn't done nothing since I got up. But like I said, I'm getting old. My mama was 33, 80. Let's see, she was 80 years old when she passed today. Daddy was 73. So when my father passed away, Mama sold the farm and moved to town. So I sold the house I was in and got my mama's house. But I had snakes over there in the middle of the town. I had snakes. I had a cat. That cat walked me a snake in the back door. And the lady next door, she told me that he was bringing me a present. And I said, well, couldn't he took it to somebody else? I got my broom and swept that snake out the back door. And I have never seen any snakes over here. And I'm so thankful. Like I said, I'm scared of them. But we had copperheads out there on the farm when Daddy had the farm. We never did see any up the house. But Daddy milked cows and had beef cows, and he had hogs and a garden. And I loved, and I moved out there. My husband left with 3 kids, and I bought a trailer and moved out there, parked it beside the house, and they helped me raise my children. They got out and milked early in the morning before going to school, and milked in the evening. And when they was not in school, they worked in the garden. My kids worked. My son works at a place here in town. He's been there since he got out of high school, and he's 59 years old. So he's I don't know when he's going to retire, but he's not old enough to retire yet. He still owes on his house. So I've got 3 wonderful young'uns. And I've got 7 grandbabies, and I got 14 great grandbabies. So I've got 1 grandbaby in college. My daughter lives up north, and her sons live. One of them lives in Indiana, and the other lives in Pennsylvania. So she's got 8 grandchildren, and my youngest daughter's got 6, and my son don't have any grandchildren. His daughter lives with his other grandmother, and my grandson, his son, when he was 16 years old, we like to lost him. He had his heart got out of rhythm, and he was in school, and the teacher had to call the ambulance, and his heart got out. We like to lost him. They took him to town closest to us to the hospital, and then he had to go to Nashville. He was down there 2 or 3 times, and he's got a defibrillator in it, and he worked there for a while, and he's not working now. He is 32 years old, but he's a good man. He went to church with me several years ago, and the preacher was preaching to my grandson, "Grandmommy, I can feel the spirit." He went up, made me a happy grandmother. Yes, he's a nice young man, but he helps other people do things. He's still able to get out and go, and do, but it's when his heart gets out of rhythm, his defibrillator will shock it back in. That's the reason he can't drive. He's not. You don't know what's going to happen if it shocks him back in. He don't need to be out on the road in a car. So he don't drive at all. But when I was in the hospital last year and in the nursing home for a while, he came and stayed with me for several months, and I paid him to stay here with me. He took good care of me. He washed dishes and cleaned house, and because I wasn't able to get up and do anything. But he was a good little nurse. So I love all of y'all so much, and it's still not snowing out there. But the radar says it looks like it's snowing, but it ain't. Got a flake coming down. But I love to watch it snow. It is so pretty. But I worked till I was 76 years old. I worked at the pencil mill here in town, and then when I retired, when I couldn't live on Social Security, so I went to Walmart, and they hired me as a paper reader. I worked there for 13 years, and I fell and broke my femur bone on the job, and I was out of work for 3 months. That was in the nursing home. They had do surgery on me for that bone to heal, and after I got back where I could work, I went back to work and worked a year, and I'd gone as far as I could go. I sit there and cried because I had to retire. I never did mind working, but I've been busy since I've been retired almost 9 years. It will be 9 years in May. That's when I started my YouTube channel, and I've always had a computer. I wore out. I don't know how many computers I've got. I've had 2 laptops, 3 laptops, and 2 or 3 desktops, and I wore them out. I run out of them. I've got them sitting back yonder. But I just kept them. I was so tickled when I got my laptop. I didn't even know how to turn one on when I bought it. I went to class here in town at night when they had at the community where you go to learn stuff, and I went to it for a while to just learn how to get around and do what computer. It didn't take me long to learn. So I just I done good in school. I was out. I failed one grade. I think it was the fifth grade. I had every childhood disease that year, and I lost so much time. I didn't have. I had to take the grade over. So I was 19 when I graduated, and got married just as soon as I graduated. And then started having young'uns. I would have had 5 if I hadn't lost 2 of them. So, but those ones I lost are in heaven. I'll see them one day. My oldest daughter looks like me, and my youngest daughter and my son favors their daddies. Their daddy just passed away 2 years ago, and he made good money, so I got to draw off of him when he passed away, because we were married almost 14 years, and my Social Security check doubled, more than doubled. And I got a raise this time, and I had more money on my Social Security check. And I got a raise this time. I think I got a $60-something raise on my Social Security check. And every little bit helps. So I don't have to worry about running out of money now. And I don't owe anything. I don't. Like I said, the only thing I've got to pay is my lights and telephone and my internet and property taxes and gas. And I don't get out and ride the roads or anything. I go get my hair fixed on Wednesday morning. Maybe get out once or twice a week. And I stay pretty close to home. And I don't want to get out and anything happen where I've got a walker. It's sitting in the kitchen. But sometimes I have to use it, and sometimes I don't. But my health is good, and that's a blessing. I had congestive heart failure, but they gave me medicine. I'm taking that. Last time I had a blood work, I went to the doctor and everything was perfect. Everything was absolutely perfect. I praised God all the way home. But I thank God's left me live this year. Because I do a lot of witnessing on Facebook. And God's let me live all this time. Both my grandmothers was almost 90 years old when they passed away. So I hope if I still know, I would love to stay here as long as I can, because I know where I'm going when I leave this old world. I've been enjoying this so much. Y'all, the ones that's been in here, I love each one of you. Y'all just bless my heart. It's still not snowing out there, but the radar says it is. It must not be falling. It's up there somewhere. So, but I think I'm going to end this stream for today. If it starts snowing again, I'll come back, put my laptop over there on the table again, because I love to watch it snow, and I know y'all do too. So I am going to get off from here, and I will see y'all later. And thank y'all so much for being on my YouTube channel. Y'all just been just a blessing. You just done my heart good. I love y'all so much. And I'll see you later. And God bless each one of you. I'm going to get up and wash my face and put my makeup on. When I come back, I'll look like somebody. I used to look better than this. I love y'all. I'll see you later.